Today is an exciting day. You've decided to take on an action research project. You are super pumped about the potential difference action research can make in your classroom. But there's one problem. You have no idea what you should do your action research on. I'm Keith Graham, founder of TeacherActionResearch.com, and in this video, I'm going to share 3 techniques to help you with finding your action research topic. The other day, I was leading a professional development session for a group of teachers. I told them that when deciding on a topic for professional development, it's as simple as answering one question. What one thing about your classroom keeps you up at night? When I did a follow-up survey with those teachers, I asked them that same question in the survey, with hopes of getting them to start thinking of areas they could improve. I was pretty surprised when I reviewed some of the responses. Many responded by saying nothing. Nothing. This is when I started to realize that finding an area to work on, whether it's through action research or another professional development avenue, is not simple at all. So today, I'm going to give you 3 ideas to help you simplify this daunting task. Sit back and relax, because here we go. 3 ways to find your action research topic. For the first technique, one great way to find an idea is to keep a journal. Before you start, decide on an amount of time that you will keep the journal. It can be a few days, a few weeks, or even as long as a month. Then, be sure to commit to a time that you can take 5 minutes every day to write in it. It may be right before you eat lunch or before you go to bed. It's important to pick a time and commit to it. Consistency is important to success with this technique. After a few days of writing, review your entries periodically and look for patterns. Reoccurring issues will make prime candidates for action research topics. For the second technique, a great place to find an idea is in academic journals, magazines, or books. Sometimes I will be reading about a new instructional technique and wonder if it will work with my students. Usually, the technique addresses a problem that my students are struggling with, so I make testing the technique the basis of my research. Go to your local library or university and browse through the stacks. Your next action research project may be waiting for you on the shelf. Finally, your project may be happening right before your eyes, but you may be too occupied with what's going on in class to see it. To solve this, try videotaping your classroom. I know what you may be thinking. Videotaping yourself is incredibly uncomfortable. But the truth is, reviewing a videotape of your lesson can be incredibly revealing. Not only will it make you a better teacher, but it will also help you identify some of the most pressing issues, which can then be the basis of your action research project. Whichever technique you choose to find an action research topic, you must remember that teacher action research is about improving your classroom. It must be something that is important to you and your students, and something that can bring about change for the better. These techniques will help you develop a list of ideas to get you started. But ultimately, it is you who has to decide what one thing about your classroom keeps you up at night. Thank you for watching. And wonder if it will work with my students. Oh!
5 minutes is not long enough.